All right, so I'm going to show this to you again. So first thing we are going to do is we are going to remove all these settings. So the first thing we do is right now there is no wave. I will start with wave number 1. I will give it an amplitude of 5. All right. All right. And I will give it a wavelength of 5 too. So this looks like a typical wave with its peaked oscillations. Next, what I will do is I will go ahead and I will again add a second wave to it with an amplitude 5 and a wavelength 5. All right. Second wave. Now, if there is no out of phase right now, both the signals are overlapping. Both the signals are overlapping. And if I add both the waves, you can see with the addition of both of them, both the waves together are amplifying the signal. Now, if I go ahead and make it out of phase, so I'm going to push this to 180 degree. A 180 degree out of phase set of waves is actually nulling the wave. Are you able to see now? There is the blue line represents the total. Okay, these waves are actually nulling each other because they are exactly 180 degree. If there was a difference of 90, you can still see that there is appropriate amplification happening, not that much. Only when there is no phase and they both are in the same phase will you see that they are actually able to get the maximum amplification that they can. In fact, I can go ahead and I can continue on the other side, and yes, I can null the signal even with a minus 180 degree difference. Now, there is also a difference if we say on reversing the signal. By reversing the signal, you can see that I continue to have a similar type of effect. But when I make the signal reverse and 180 degree or 90 degree, you can see the effect is not that much. All right. So you need to understand how these waves are moving. Okay, I'll also show you one more thing. So I can say 180 and I can go ahead and I can see how these waves are moving. This is in the reverse direction, and you can go ahead and you can further understand how these will go ahead. In fact, I can change the phasing. So I can go ahead and I can see plus or maybe minus 70. Let me do. So at minus 70, you can see how they look like. In fact, with the add it up also, it is not giving that optimal height or peakedness. In fact, I can change it to minus 140. And actually, you can see the combined of both of them is actually giving you a much lesser. Okay, because there are waves which are superimposed. In fact, if I go ahead and I make it minus 180, means two identical vertically polarized waves are superimposed, which is causing the cancellation of both the waves. This is causing the cancellation of both the waves, which is absolutely not true, which is absolutely incorrect. All right, so we need to be cautious about this. All right.